Testing. So what's up, everybody? We right here with my brother Dallas Penn. I'm happy to have Dallas Penn because he was my first guy on the podcast. He was my first feature on the podcast.
He popped your cherry. Pause.
Listen, pause. That's a hard pause right there.
Internet's good to see y'all.
What's up, my brother? And then we're here with none other than Premium Pete, man. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? Glad to be here. Glad to be heard. Dallas always says glad to be seen. I'm saying I'm glad to be heard.
Yeah, because being heard is a very important thing too. You understand what I'm saying?
This is also audio, so internet, as Dallas says, we're coming in your ear holes.
Yeah. So we right here. We in Suplex. We in Philadelphia. What brings both of y'all here to this city?
Oh man, like right there, that vibe, the vibe that you got in the spot that we in right now, the vibe that's on the street, real live, classic internets. This is one of my classic memories of when I was a young boy walking this strip, South Street, and it's still energetic and it's still beautiful. It just has every kind of beauty you want to see, and then you could buy food too. Yeah.
So what's one of your favorite thing, Pete? Like when you just come out here to the city, you used to just like start to vibe. Like, does it remind you a little bit of home, like of that Soho? Because you were saying that a little bit earlier.
It does remind me because to be honest with you, today being here, me and Dallas, just chilling outside, doing some video roll and hanging out with the internets and the fellow sneaker fiends. I mean, I seen a black girl walk by that was gothic, and I seen a guy walk by with two dogs with sunglasses on his dogs. I seen a white person walking by with his underwear. So it does remind me of Soho, because Soho is like outlandish like that. But I'll be honest with you, for me being a Brooklyn dude, I caught on to Philly late. I started coming out here a couple of years ago. I like the vibe of it. I like the food. I like I like the city. The people. I think the people are real mellow and cool. And I like to come out here and just eat and just like look at the different flavors of people. I think it's a big melting pot, and I fuck with it, and I fuck with Suplex, man. So so that's why we're here today. And actually, like I was telling someone earlier, Sneaker Fiends Unite is a podcast that me and Dallas did many years ago. But Sneaker Fiends Unite was originally where Dallas would take people on tours. Something I really loved and great to be a part of. And then when me and him did the podcast, we did that for like 18 episodes. We didn't even get started, and it was some beautiful content. I think that we gel so well, and I mean our friendship became so much bigger than sneakers, all because of the stuff like that. But yeah, man, I fuck with Philadelphia. I fuck with Sneaker Fiends Unite, man. I'm just out here.
Now with Sneaker Fiends Unite, man, like y'all was, what's the future for Sneaker Fiends Unite? Huh? Well, what's the future of it? I mean, because y'all have done so much, and y'all have went to so many cities, like Pete just said. So, like,
it does not stop.
It does not stop. So,
no, it doesn't stop. I mean, I will stop one day. Everyone will stop, but it does not stop. Sneaker Fiends United is we're just still in the continuity of doing fresh things and communing with fresh people, freshmen. There's nothing wrong with being a freshman.
What's give me one Sneaker Fiend dope story, like something like a throwback, something that went down that is like, damn, like to this day y'all probably get together and still talk about it every now and then because it was just so fucking hectic.
So many times, man, we've been out in the streets among people.
Wait, tell me about the being in DC with the kid getting hit by the bus.
Oh no, that was awesome.
What happened in DC?
Man, we were at a major on Wisconsin, Sneaker Fiends Unite.
Sneaker Con pre-party.
Yeah, yep, just hanging out.
Years ago.
Major, chilling, talking sneakers, kicking it. Packed house, man, just free for all. Man, food truck, free drinks. Some cat already whooped and Stone came in. Like literally stumbled through the whole spot. And then stumbled out. And then stumbled in the street and got hit by but we just watched his whole path. He was like this butterfly, just kind of fluttering.
He was a locust.
And then he just came out of the store. He came in the store, stumbled around, falls out of the spot, gets hit by a bus. Damn. Yeah.
Like
in front of the store,
flat out.
The whole store was
spilled out.
Dang.
Like he got hit by the bus on that Dave Chappelle scene, like where he just flew up in the air, or like was he like
he got hit
like
and just
like
ran
ran
right
over?
down.
He got hit. He kind of got
he was
like nailed.
He was embedded into this the floor for a moment. But the craziest thing is, as we were,
How he got hit.
as we were so nervous and be like, damn, what the fuck happened to homie? He popped right back up, like he was like, yo, I'm good, and then he walked across the street.
Wow,
Like,
wow.
That was the thing. That was the thing that you don't. The body is so ill. The way he was hit, he was rocked. He got rocked down. And then you just see him kind of like, yo, straighten himself up. But the thing was, you had to let him. He didn't just hop up. The point was, he got hit by the bus and he got nailed into the asphalt like a spear. And he was down and he was all fucked up. And one of the people in our group tried to go and grab him up, and I was like, no, don't fucking touch him. Don't touch his body. Let his body.
But
Let his body.
Dallas is barking on them because you know what it is. He knew that let the dude, give him a moment to recapture himself and realize this motherfucker just got hit by a fucking bus. And the craziest
for the body to regulate and set himself straight. Because like people get fucking hit and then people come grab him. They're like yo. And it doesn't allow the body and the nervous system to figure out, okay, boom, here's our positioning. Don't touch the body. Don't touch. Anyway, blam.
Wow.
So we had this big heated argument, but they basically don't touch the body. And because they don't touch the body, dude gets his whole cellular system just regenerates enough memory, get him out of the street, and he then sits down on the curb.
Wow. That's
and
an
that
amazing
shit
story.
was so powerful to everybody there that everybody's mind got fucking blown. Shit. Except mine.
Yeah, and then what happened, that's why
Because my mind had been blown already.
and you gotta think about it, that Sneaker Fiends Unite. And I know that story is not about sneakers, but
it was just something that happened.
That story is about the culture.
The culture.
The culture. And through the lifestyle of the culture, this moment happens. We seen this dude come into the store. He came in the major and he was twist rock.
That was a hood version of Revenant. The carnivore and the bear.
Oh, okay, yo, man.
The guy in the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like the hood.
Dude, man. Some prep dude, man, with his fucking jeans on, no moccasin, boat shoe, no sock.
Wow, he just got ran over.
Yeah,
He got nailed into the fucking ground.
Wow.
And the crazy was he was just like I said, he was floating around and he kind of walked through, and we're having this beautiful event, man. We're really building with these guys who are great sneakerheads. We're all having these great sneaker moments, and we're also drinking. We have a little sponsor. God. We're also enjoying ourselves.
Was you drunk, Pete?
I was nice.
You was nice.
I wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
I was
Captain
nice.
Captain Nice.
Yeah.
This dude came in. He was over the edge. His shit was over. His shit was tipped off, and he just came through. Was grabbing sneakers wild and crazy, looking at him. And,
how much it is?
Yeah. He walks through the whole spot, man. He just walks through all these people, probably conversating with everybody, and then making his way out of it. Like he kind of that nigga and his
he never
whole
paid attention
shit. But he's managed to touch everybody that was in major. He managed to somehow rub by or bump, but everybody was touched by this guy who floated through. And then he walks out the door and boom. We were like,
Yeah, he was just, and it was a glass window in the front, so we just felt like he was taken away from us.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But everything, obviously, as we explained, everything worked out well. But I mean, there were so many moments where we've been on the road of just connecting with people, man. Sneaker Fiends Unite. Me and Dallas have definitely created so many relationships with people all over the world over sneakers, man. And that's one thing I love about it. That's one thing I love about being here. Even like I was telling, I think you before, Philadelphia reminds me now of like downtown Fulton Street in Brooklyn. When it had like all the different sneaker stores, like one after the other. There's like, I didn't realize it until I started driving down South Street, but there's like 4 sneaker stores on each block. And to me, that's how growing up in Brooklyn was. That's how we used to be able to bargain. I remember KillaKicks. I'm talking about back in the '90s, man. Early, even a little bit earlier than that. You would go to one spot, you would see what you like. If they didn't have it, you go right next door, or if you could even tell them hold on for a price just to see what the person next door would charge.
Right. And you just go across the street. You know.
So that was like the walk-in store come-ups. You know what I mean? To figure out what was the best. That was you had to do a lot of math with that type of stuff.
Well, that's dope, man. I mean, there's so much stuff out here in Philly, man. So, I definitely.
From Philly?
Yes, I am. I was born and raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I moved out here, when I was like in my teens, like 14 or 15 years old, so I might as well say I am from Philly, but my family is in New York, so I get to see both sides of the city,
Yeah, most definitely.
And I love when I go to New York, but I love when I come back home, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not, the rush is different, out here. It's not like out there in New York, like when the rush is like so, it's like rapidly fast.
I like that. I wound up, I grew up in Brooklyn all my life. When I met my lady and I had my second kid, who's only like going to be a year old soon, we moved out, she moved out in Jersey, so, I came out here. And I'll be honest with you, man, I tell this to a lot of people I speak to, I like 5 minutes slower.
Yeah.
I grew up in 20 minutes fast.
Yeah.
So I like, enjoying 5 minutes slower. I always label it as when the light turns green, people ain't honking on your ass like that. And sometimes I feel Philly, Jersey, it's a little bit slower.
Yeah,
and I'm okay with that.
It's a slower pace, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because us New Yorkers, man, we could adapt to anywhere. We could adapt to anywhere. So, that's pretty dope. But the fact that y'all here in Philly, we here in Suplex, we're interviewing different type of people, and we get to see the culture, the swag, how DP says, like you get to see the lifestyle from different cities. Yeah, man. So listen, man, I'm happy that y'all here. I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore because the story is like crazy, but I'm happy that y'all here. Any closing thoughts, anything that is for the future that you want them to know for the future? Hey, this is gonna happen. Just stay tuned. Anything.
What's gonna happen is hype is never gonna die. So Kanye now. There's something coming up in a couple of years that we don't know, but it's gonna go crazy. I'm just closing about Sneaker Fiends Unite. I'm thankful to be here. I love my brother Dallas. I love all the relationships I've built through sneakers. I've been able to move around the world from them and create a lot of things from them, so I'm thankful for that. As far as like sneaker otherwise, I'm very proud of Adidas. I want to give them a shout out. I don't know why, but I guess because I can't believe that after all these years of being in the game, that they finally grabbed a grapple hole on something, and I'm proud of that, just to see diversification. Okay, Dallas, I want to give a shout out to the KillaKicks podcast.
Yes.
Okay, for these guys for having us, for these guys
Philly.
chopping up with us.
KillaKicks, man.
KillaKicks ain't a hype beast.
No, KillaKicks is a hype beast of.
Is he a fucking bird?
He's like a Jedi.
Okay.
Hype beast.
The Jedi.
You know what I mean? He's a monk. He's a monk of hype. You know what I mean? Certainly.
Yes. So listen, I thank both of y'all. Every time that y'all come over here, every time y'all come to Philly, it's always special.
Good to see you, brother.
But it's good to see two guys like y'all that paved the way, for smaller guys like me and up and coming other people like me and that's behind me as well. Like you guys seen so many stories and y'all know the ins and out. So it's definitely dope to just run into y'all and to know that y'all not Hollywood. Y'all could still speak to everybody. The average Joe. So it's definitely a dope thing, man. So just stay humble. I'm happy to see y'all here in the Philly. Enjoy the city, and we definitely out till next time, everybody.
Check it out, people. You're tuned in to KillaKicks Live Podcast.